Thanks, viewers. We are back again. Round number 4 about to get underway in the 2026 Junior Tri-Series. We are into pairs action once again, and we are featuring a girls pair today. New South Wales up against Queensland. My name is Lee Stinson, and once again, Chelece joins me in commentary. And Chanel, things pretty tight across the ladder. This looms as a pivotal session for all teams.
Yeah, sure is. It's great to be back again. I'm sure we're in for another thriller of a game. And there's the siren goes. But yeah, everything across the board at the moment between all three states is so close. So definitely big second half to the weekend now. All states going to be pushing to try and get as many wins as they can on the board. See New South Wales here. Lily Kirk starts with the mat. Home club out at Marylands as well.
Yes, as you say, it is New South Wales to kick things off here on end number 1. If you are new to our coverage for this event, all matches under a 2-hour time limitation, or here in the pairs discipline, 18 ends. So whichever of those two occurs first, as Lily Kirk just comes up with a perfect toucher on the opening bowl of the game.
Yeah, she absolutely nailed that. I know, being one of her club mates at Marylands, I know she's been working hard and looking forward to the series, making her debut for New South Wales. And we got Ella Cameron, her skip, very experienced. We actually made our debut at the same time back in 2022. So she's been here for a while. And was also turning 18 on Tuesday. So
Ella's last event. Yes, as exactly. A junior player. About kept in the side by the selection panel to provide a bit of experience. So we did have 4 of our 8 girls here in New South Wales on debut here this week. So I say Ella's just made the date cut off. Of course, not available for nationals, but for this event, yeah, I'm sure she's helping to guide the next group.
Yeah, exactly.
Skye Peters leading up for Queensland, and her skip Chelece Road. So we'll bring you as much as we can across all of our other rinks. Of course, 12 matches taking place in this session, and once we get a few ends into the game, we'll start to bring you some scores across the rinks as well. As unfortunate there for Lily, has just exposed that jack and kicked it out a little.
So this is girls 3-ball pairs. They will play 18 ends, and it is respot on the tee, so players are mindful of that. Also a 2-hour time limit. See the skips crossing over now.
Of course, players getting 2 trial ends. These young girls, of course, were on different rinks on this same surface in the previous session. So just becoming accustomed to what this rink does, and Ella with the opportunity to work past these ones at the front. Just catches the shorter bowl. There's Chelece, her first attempt here. Just pulls up a little short there as well.
Yeah, I think Ella will be trying to get one slightly past with this. Up through her own. Finish pass will be pretty good.
Yeah, he's played that well. He said played the weight to bring their own up, which he's done so. Teammates bowl pushing right up towards the jack there.
Not too far away with that. Just crashing into a wing one. All girls at the moment playing pairs. Discipline just for round 4 for today.
Still New South Wales without a meaningful bowl past the jack, so they're trying to work our way up, and well, that's probably done enough for the count, but is there any avenue for Queensland to go jack hunting here? A lot of bowls potentially in the way, but if there is a port there to the jack, first end, Chanel's.
Yeah, here's Skye's calling, have a go through. She can get on the forehand. She could get the plant up through Lily's bowls if she misses it. Get the bowl into the jack.
You said with the respot as well, they do hold the bowl closest to the tee. So Chelece, what's she got here? Well, gets one
Pretty good
away.
effort.
I have to say she was on target there.
Really big pick up here for the girls. That was 4. Yep. 4 to start the match.
So 4 shots to New South Wales. So terrific opening end there for the Blues. Set up by that great first bowl from Lily Kirk.
Especially as we were just talking about in singles last game. And pairs, it's the same with that first bowl pressure for the leads. Really sprays the momentum.
Lily just loses the jack. Her first attempt will sound like a bit of a broken record. We'll say it once again, this jack really does fly on the carpet, so you do need to just back off the pace a little bit with the jack rolling.
Yeah, definitely played on this carpet a few times now, and the jack and the bowl pace are completely different. You can really get caught out. This jack roll also is going in, so it'll be
Both
put on the
ladies lose
tee.
the jack, yeah, as you say. Good knowledge of the rules, Chanel.
I hope I would know that now.
One incorrect jack throw each before it's placed on the tee, and who then gets to choose the mat position, Chanel?
The person who won the end.
Absolutely. So you won't remember this, Chanel, because it was quite a few years ago, but you did used to get 2 attempts each before it went on the tee.
I didn't even know that. I remember as well when you used to be able to give the mat away. I was like, I only found that out when I was in Dubbo playing when the girls were talking about it, and I was like, wow, did not know that at all.
Yeah, that was in for a couple of years. Did lead to some quite large score lines as the really good players were able to retain that last bowl advantage.
Yeah, I bet. It definitely makes you think about it a lot more. Personally, I probably wouldn't like having that decision. I'm an indecisive person already, so I don't really need that at all.
Well, you do want the decision because that means you've won the end before.
Yeah, that is true. I guess.
Whether you make the right one or not
yeah,
after that.
see, I probably wouldn't make the right one. That's the better call.
Both girls just losing their first bowl into the ditch. First time playing back in this direction.
It's a good correction there by Lily, though. Good home. Line spot on.
Skye looks improved. Her weight with his second one as well. And there she comes
Really
up
good
and draws
shot.
in for shot. Both these Queensland girls play out of Club Helensvale. So I'm sure they've trained together and played a little bit together in the past.
Yeah, and they also have an undercover surface, or 2 undercover surfaces there at Club Helensvale. So I'm sure they'll be used to playing on this carpet.
Both the Queenslanders 17 years of age as well, so they are in their final junior season. They will both be eligible to attend nationals if selected, so got the opportunity to put their case forward here this week. Have you come across either Skye or Chelece in your journey, Chanel, in
No, I
Nugget
haven't.
or interstate games previously?
Not that I know of. So yeah, I didn't attend this year's Junior Nugget as I did age out, but I'm sure both girls were there. Ella just on the back end now. We know the stitch side is the wider hand. If you have good speed, you can really trust it to come back on the draw. Ella's not too far away here at all. That's a good shot.
Ella, of course, now playing out of South Tamworth Bowling Club and formerly of Gunnedah. Been a terrific player in that area for many, many years. And strong performances at junior levels and multiple national Australian junior championships. Made a mark in women's events too. Quite often been featuring last 2 or 3 seasons at state championships, winning the Northwest region events to qualify. I think singles 1 or 2 times and a few of the team events, and culminating in skipping a rink that made the final of the women's state fours just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely. She played alongside her mum and sister as well. Charlie Cameron's also making her debut this year, just a couple rinks over. So really special that they get to share this experience together.
I see Chelece is trying to sit on these bowls. That's going to do enough. So probably made 3 with that. It seems so strange in some ways, Chanel, that we see Charlie Cameron making her state debut. Because of Ella's appearances, she seems to have been around this group forever.
She sure has. No, I remember her in our first year coming to watch the Test Series, and the second year when we played Nationals. She was also over there supporting her big sis, which is so nice to see. Their family's very supportive of them.
So 3 shots here for Queensland. Can Ella Cameron reduce the damage?
Not quite.
Just in underneath.
So yeah, definitely 3 there. Opportunity to get back before they dropped on the first end.
Well, we had a pretty low scoring singles game there previously. Chanel, we might see the opposite in the pairs.
Might do. It's funny game bowl sometimes.
Yeah, 4 to New South Wales on end number 1, and so I'm going to see 3 for the Queenslanders.
Sure is.
In return, so 4 shots to 3. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and great to have you back with our coverage. Just to keep you up to date with where things are situated, we are halfway through the Junior Tri-Series, and I'm told in the background that we'll have the ladder to show you on screen in a matter of minutes. So we'll tease the viewers for now. That will be up shortly. Can catch some of those results via the BowlsLink results portal. Those individual match scores here for this session now coming across at the bottom of your picture. Fair to say that no state is out of this yet across either the boys or the girls, or indeed the overall, but we'll have that ladder for you in just a little while. What about that tee, Chanel? Kira's working on the table alongside us.
She is too. She's working hard away on the social media posts and the result standings. I'm looking over now and see everything is very close. Not much in it at all.
Sometimes thinks there's 2 of her, Chanel, the way she gets all the content out. It's a busy week at Pennant Finals as well. I think she's there's a Kira that does a day shift and then a Kira that comes on and does night shift as well. Doesn't seem to stop, this lady.
Sure doesn't.
Did terrific work throughout the Pennants. There was dozens and dozens of individual photos
Oh, what a shot there by Lily. 2 awesome bowls. Right on the jack.
Great effort there from Skye.
Her weight was spot on, just missed that line.
I think here for New South Wales, a couple options, either that delicate draw or get down to the back of the rink at nice and early.
Just try to draw another one in there. Just pulling that fraction short. Line was pretty good again.
So viewers, do let us know if you are watching on. Any family members and relatives of these 4 individuals who are tuning in. Any background information you can provide on any of our players is always welcomed. She's played that perfectly. She's made shot out of that. That's part of the reason I would have liked to have seen that New South Wales third bowl go down towards the back. But Chelece certainly made some conversions these past couple of ends. So Ella trying to make some contact of her own. Those familiar tricolour bowls of Ella's.
Yeah, she's had those for a while. It's all I've ever known her play with. So she probably knows them inside out.
Another young lady you've had many, many contests against.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we versed each other recently. The state junior champs back in April and the semis of the under 18 girls singles. That was a great game. Very close. Just steadying the camera there.
Just pulled up in front of where her first landed. So still one there for the Queenslanders. Ella just looking for minimal contact. Doesn't need to get things splashed out too far.
Oh.
Well, the jack goes forward and sideways. They're still in Queensland's favour. There is the advantage of a bit more room there to play to. So between that break, Chanel, it's great to hear some comments inside the club about the quality of play from the juniors. Many of the Cabramatta local members very impressed with what they saw in these sessions already today. A few of the singles markers I ran into, and yeah, they were glowing in praise for the competitors.
Yeah, for sure.
So Ella Cameron appears to be potentially a couple down at the moment. This is all about weight. She's got enough room to find almost whatever line she wants. If she plays the right weight, she'll get shot.
She's looking at it.
Just asking it
slow
to
down.
steady on.
It's a pretty good effort though. Just that half a metre heavy.
Players looking. No one going to the measure just yet. There we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
Girls just measuring for second shot here.
Lily's arms just long enough to reach out to where those bowls are. Skye just watching on to make sure everything is above board, and I think it was just one, the call there, so that'll square things up at 4-all in early stages of this game. I think Ella's really developed a game over the years too, Shell. Like she really came into the system, probably more known for those slightly attacking shots, but yeah, draw games just consistently improved year after year that I've come across her.
Yeah, sure is. Definitely not afraid to attack, but she can draw a shot as well.
Some fantastic results, of course, alongside yourself and all the other Blues squad in Davenport last year.
Yeah, they were definitely challenging conditions, but we came away and we did the job.
Yeah, it was not much short of freezing, I would say.
Yes, it was freezing, windy. Could complain forever, but nah. It was a beautiful, beautiful club though, and
It was amazing, wasn't it?
yeah.
I know all of us coaches on the sideline, we gave the coffee cart a big workout. Also for the drink, but just to keep our hands warm by holding the cup of coffee.
I know the hand warmers were in good use then.
Girls just trying to find their radar here on end number 4. We're just getting that scoreboard updated in the background. We are now 4-all at the moment, so we'll get that updated for you. There's Skye. Draws a nice close bowl.
Lily's not too far away from here at all. Just gonna grab the jack. Good shot, Lily.
Yeah, played that one well. That's the advantage of having that first bowl in behind. As soon as that jack gets moved. Just said Lily now at Marylands. 16 years of age is Lily and started her career a few years ago now at Glenbrook.
Yeah.
From the Blue Mountains.
Yeah, so a few of the young girls, so her, Peyton Bunn, Regan Bunn, Sophie Payne, also Katie, they all started out in Glenbrook. All moved over to Marylands now.
Lily's third one just appears a little quicker. Just dropping over the top. So you see there on screen, viewers, that's how things are positioned after 3 rounds. That top ladder, the combined scores. So Victoria leading the way on 39 points, followed by New South Wales and then Queensland in 3rd position. For the girls, it's all square on points, New South Wales and Victoria, with New South Wales just shading things on margin. And the Victorian boys, well, they're 2 wins clear at the moment, with Queensland in 2nd and New South Wales in 3rd position. So that's how things are after 3 rounds. And of course, as we said, we're at the halfway point in this event. If you are new to this competition, 3 points up for grabs in every single rink in all matches, and they'll share 1 point each if it's a draw at the conclusion of the game. So this session with Victoria 4 wins clear in the overall. It's a big one for New South Wales and Queensland to try and cut back the margin. All the states playing against one another, so here on the green in front of us, There is 4 girls pairs team for each state, 2 of which playing each of their 2 counterparts. There's Chelece. Oh, does she collect the jack herself? Oh, goes through the gap.
Ella just needs to look to fix away another meter. Should be pretty close.
Yeah, looks pretty good up to that point. Yeah, played this very well. Great shot, Ella Cameron. That's another one into the counting position. 3 shots at the moment for the Blues. Girls just deciding what to do. Chelece is going to wander up and see how things are positioned. It's sitting not too bad, I think, you know, just to play some kind of attacking shot too.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't far off on the back end on her last bowl. With Ella's bowl there now, she'll be pretty stiff to get that gap between the jack and bowl. She can afford to be a little bit more positive.
Yeah, there's lots of workable options there with those bowls coming in on the right of screen as well.
Yeah, she's a touch high. She can also get herself up.
Skye just asking, you know, do you want to draw there on your forehand around the front one? Well, that could certainly make shot. It needs to be perfection to draw around those and make shot. I'm probably inclined to be playing just over and up into this. Jamie Kirk, Lily's dad, watching on. So, afternoon to you, Jamie. And I'm sure you're a nervous supporter here for this game. Well, Chelece has opted to play the perfect draw here on the forehand.
Big opportunity here for Ella to draw another one. Wouldn't change much from her last. It was pretty perfect.
Girls came down to have a discussion about what they wanted to do and went with what they thought was best. I probably would have liked to have seen a little bit more intent to that, but they played the one that they were comfortable between themselves, and that's the shot to play. You've got to be confident in what you think you can do. So Ella, just a draw shot here to get another count of 4, and the weight's good enough. Does it hold on enough? Well, not quite. So we'll see 3 there to New South Wales, and the scoring continues.
Another multiple there. 7-4 after 4 to New South Wales.
Well, we should be keeping a count on these jacks. Shell going in the ditch.
I know. There's been, I'm going to say, like close to 8-ish, maybe, at the moment.
There's been a few, so good things underway here on the 5th end. Queensland getting to set the distance we are playing to. You mentioned you've played a few of these events, Chanel. Obviously, we didn't have long between each game. Did you find it tough changing between disciplines? You know, when you go for singles in one, into maybe skipping or leading in a pairs, to then play second in a fours or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. The first year or two, when you're not really used to it that much, can throw you off a little bit. But after the first couple of games, you kind of settle into your rhythm. It really doesn't change too much as well. You're still out there drawing shots, Just maybe got a few more bowls in the way. But yeah, but definitely they are long days, so it's important to stay hydrated and fueling your body with the right things to feel good and keep going throughout the day, as they do have another game after this and won't be finishing until about 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight.
Well played there again from Lily, and as we said, this format in plays, there are 4 games per day. It's a long day, but this is the format that these athletes will be playing when they get to nationals.
Yeah, exactly. And those days used to be a lot longer as well. Now it's over. Now they've added a couple more days, but it used to be bowling from 8 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night if you made finals. So they're definitely long and hard days.
And slightly different between the boys and girls events, with just different number of states and territories competing. So
Yeah,
there's 14 playing sessions at the nationals. 2 on the first day with afternoon start, and then 3 consecutive days of 4 rounds. There was a couple of buys in the girls event last year. A couple of states unable to field the sides.
Yeah, unfortunately, but last year changed to round robin, so we versed every single state instead of being 2 sections, and then top 1 goes through to a gold medal match and then a bronze medal match. So it was a really good opportunity to play everyone. I genuinely really liked the format. Missed having the finals, but I think it was much better.
Well, that's the thing, and of course it can work in both ways. If you do just happen to lose a game early in the event, you've got quite a few games to potentially come back into it. And conversely, if you win every game, you know you're going to win the event.
Yeah.
As New South Wales were fortunate enough to do in a few of the different disciplines. I think especially our triples and fours, they potentially not lose a game throughout in the girls. If so, they might only lost one game,
maybe just one. I'm
between them
not
for the
sure.
entire week.
Yeah, but
Ella Cameron,
oh, good shot, Ella.
Terrific shot. Reclaim shot bowl, and obviously you had a reasonably good singles campaign, and yourself and Zoe in the pairs.
Yeah, so
as well.
It was a really good campaign. Ella got gold in the triples and fours. Zoe also got gold in the pairs and fours. So nearly clean sweeped. I'm sorry I let the team down in the singles, but we nearly got there.
Oh, Trivia, you were in it right up until the end as well.
Yeah, it was too. It's really close.
Ella just trying to bring Lily's bowl forward. Let's get it up half a roll. You would like to keep everyone on the edge of their seats when we're in Tasmania. I don't know how many games you had that went down to 21-19 or 21-20.
Yeah, I think it was at 3 games. I won 21-20, which was insane. But we got it done. That's all that matters. Yeah,
New South Wales still holding here at the moment, but Queensland well and truly own the back of the rink. So I think for Ella, things situated pretty good in the head. She might be attacking this nearest Queensland bowl. Doesn't want to get it onto the jack. Well, brave attempt. Well, it was worth quite a few if she made it.
One there to New South Wales. Brings the score to 8-4.
So plenty more people joining the coverage. Saturday afternoon bowls here on the Bowls New South Wales YouTube channel. We are in round number 4 of our Junior Tri-Series here in 2026. New South Wales versus Queensland girls fixture on at the moment. And we do have one more round left to play today. And it will be New South Wales and Queensland on screen. I just had the teams locked in from our respective side managers. So for Queensland, it will be Brandon Beattie, Thomas Bremer, Latrell Lawton and Levi Rice. And they'll take on the New South Wales four of Noah Jasek, Lachlan Walters, Jack Barclay and Sam Rich.
I think that's going to be a really good game, that one. Last night we saw the boys and girls play the fours, and it was definitely shot for every game.
Some heartbreak there for New South Wales last night. 3 matches going down in the last bowl or two.
Yeah. Lily not far off here again. Pretty good start. Skye just missing the weight there.
Lily, similar bowl here to her first. Done it pretty well. Nice positive response from her skip. So much a part of it, isn't it? You know, if you've got that skip at the other end who's offering those compliments and trying to boost you up, makes such a difference to your mindset.
Yeah, it is. Seen all week, all the girls and boys backing each other. Obviously, no one's out there to play bad bowls, so they're all trying their hardest.
If you look up the other end and your skips shaking their head or, you know, hands on hips, giving that bad body language, it's not going to help the player at the mat end of the green.
Not at all. Can definitely affect it. Let's get under this one. Just clips it.
And that similar weight again. As we found, that backhand that Lily was just on, the clubhouse side, for those who know the venue here at Cabra, certainly the wider of our two hands, as Skye could collect the jack here. She's a bit overweight and gets it down to her back bowl. Comes in under the front, kicks the jack back to her own.
Yeah, gave it a chance there and got the jack.
And luck starts when you reach. Holds a couple there to the Queenslanders on the crossover. Wasn't the intended aim, but as we said, just by reaching, increase the opportunities. So they can afford to draw right up to this.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing for sure. Just a bit narrow. She can sit the ball, trail the jack.
Well, she's got a partner, Lily Kirk, very interested.
Ella's really close here. Brilliant ball by Ella Cameron.
What a shot. Ella Cameron. Oh, I can see the replay button about to be pressed. Capture that one for you later on. What a terrific shot there from Ella. And got the added bonus of dropping in right behind the jack as well. So for Chelece, well, a little work off the front here.
Not quite. Yeah, I agree with Lily's calling. Ella here. Just try and draw under that front one of Chelece. Get to Skye's wing bowl will be pretty good. Another one in the head. Even if she is that foot short, it's definitely in the way of the Queensland girls.
Just needs to steady on in now.
Oh, brilliant bowls.
Right to the top of the jack. Well, Ella Cameron.
I mean, as we were talking about earlier, Ella's draw game is definitely on fire at the moment. Recently winning Division 3 women's pennants down in Fig Tree this week.
Yeah, she skipped one of those rinks and her mum skipped the other.
Sure did.
And she was quick to tell me it was her rink that had a nice win in the final that carried mum's team through.
Bit of weight here by Chelece.
Yeah, I like this intent. Well,
Not a
she's
mile
not
away
far
here.
Off.
Oh, that's a pretty fair effort.
Gets
Not
one
getting a
out.
great result.
So New South Wales toucher has gone into the ditch, but Queensland at this stage would hold 3 or 4 seconds. So Ella looking to repeat her last.
Pretty fortunate. It's in the area. There's a chance to get both bowls here, though.
She needs to just try and repeat her last. She was so close with that running shot. If she gets it into the ditch, the worst it's going to be is one. Girls just double checking the bowl in the ditch is a toucher, and that has been confirmed. Worst case in the ditch is one. If she can get it to the right hand side of screen there, they do hold a couple of bowls towards that back corner. Can't be any worse off here. I think very similar shot, Chanel, that she played last time.
Yeah, I think she needs to back herself again and get it. Still very early on.
Decided to get down on the backhand, tips her own up, but not quite enough. So 2 shots there for the Blues. So we're a third of the way through this game. 10-4 now, the advantage to the home state. Well, that was absolute perfection from Ella Cameron. We saw there when she crossed over. Couple down. Here was that second one. You can see there she's already made shot by this stage.
Yeah, she couldn't have played this any better.
Draws right up, squeezes the jack just between her own 2 bowls and stays in there for a second. Gail Schultz in the comments saying go the Blues. Great to see you on board, Gail, one of our New South Wales para representatives. We talk about Cabra Bowls, of course. We're fortunate enough to have in the venue here the recently crowned Commonwealth Games gold medalist James Reynolds, here with the New South Wales junior squad this week.
Yeah, Jimmy's on the committee. He's an awesome guy on and off the green. So it's really good that this young kid's getting his knowledge and expertise around the game. Obviously, he doesn't go too bad.
And we had a little show and tell session yesterday with Jimmy having his gold medal on display for all the youngsters to see. So that was quite exciting.
And every day you come in contact with Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
Absolutely, though. Pretty cool thing, and yeah, well and truly deserved for Jimmy. As you say, his day job's involved in the sport, and then outside of that, he's given up his time to be here as a junior committee member for Bowls New South Wales.
Only just flying back in Tuesday morning, if I'm correct, or Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning, and was here on Thursday. or Friday. So only a couple days in between. Not much rest, probably still jet lagged as well.
Yeah, I think so. We had a good chat with James last night over dinner, and we asked him if he enjoyed getting to go parading around at the closing ceremony, and he did tell us that he was quite exhausted at the end of a long campaign, and
But he would be.
his head actually hit the pillow before the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony even commenced.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, he opted out of attending.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, massive week. Got to see some of his family that were over there supporting, enjoy that little bit of celebration, hear the anthem, and yeah, that was enough for Jimmy. And, he did say he also had to go to the testing facility after. He got the tap on the shoulder to have the tests done as the gold medalist, so that took a bit more time out of the afternoon as well, as Ella draws the shot. Bit of room left for our skips, and Ella makes the most of it. Karen Moxie also on there cheering on the Blues. Great to see plenty of comments in the chat for all the representatives here.
So he's just sliding past there, nearly grabbing the jack.
And as we heard in the break, Michelle, even people here at the venue tuning in to the coverage. We had Stephanie Locke's father come and say hello to us in between rounds, a Victorian singles representative from the previous
Sure
match.
is. Nice to see the angles when you can't quite see him. And listen to some commentary. Hope we're not annoying your ears too much.
He was a nervy parent watching on at the end, but Stephanie got the job done in that last round against
Yeah, she played awesome.
Zoe. Chelece, unfortunately for her, catching a New South Wales bowl, bringing it forward. Notice our players are making life difficult on us here, our production team, and also all of you watching on at home, with that jack being placed right on the edge of where the sun and shadow lines meet.
It's pretty tricky to see.
I think it's 3 at the moment to the Blues before this last one, and Ella
Lily's
draws
willing this in.
Yeah, I think that's
Have
going to
a
be
shot.
4 at the moment for the Blues. And, might be time to try something here for Chelece. Probably 4 down. They've got a few bowls at the back. Just give yourself a little chance to sit something or trail the jack.
She's on the backhand. She's trying to draw the shot.
Well, she's watching this, chasing after it. How far can she go? Oh, great attempt. She's probably cut a couple out. Two removed. We're going to do some measuring after that. Measuring for third shot here. And just 2. So a pretty good effort there from Chelece with her last, but it is the 4th consecutive end for the Blues, and they extend out to 12 shots to 4 after 7 ends.
Really good start here by the Blues. Picking up a few multiples.
Just a reminder, if you are looking for results on any other match in play during this session, you can get all of those individual scores via the Bowls Link results portal. And we have those progress scores displayed on screen there for you as well. And follow along. We've got the skip's name being displayed in all of these pairs competitions. So 6 rinks of girls pairs here in front of us on the undercover, and on the grass screen up the top, 6 rinks of boys pairs. And all players will converge back to the undercover green for the evening session. 3 boys fours rinks and 3 rinks of girls fours as well. I think those night sessions of the 4 Chanel, they're my favourite. Plenty of noise and atmosphere, everyone on the one green.
It's always so good. Back in 2022, when it was only the 2 states of New South Wales and Queensland, we were side by side on 2 greens, and you could definitely hear the atmosphere.
You usually hear some booming voices across the greens. Girls, I usually find the ones that start off the cheering, and then the boys try and not to feel embarrassed, I think, and chime in. But usually the girls are the motivators within the sides.
Yeah, it's always been that. It's always been a hassle trying to get the boys to show some enthusiasm.
Very, very casual and laid back, aren't they, some of those
they sure are.
Boys? Skye just falling short there of shot bowl.
Yeah, Lily just needs to add a foot on her last, and she'll be pretty close to getting to that jack. Ella is interested. Oh, it's not in a bad home. Just finishing past. Skye's just going through again in this. New South Wales just holding one on the crossover. Lily's bowl at the front.
Yeah, they just need to tighten up. I've seen both Skye and Chelece play some good bowls. We had quite a few similar to this end, 2 to 3 feet away. Just need to make that slight improvement. Just try and put these New South Wales girls under a bit more pressure. Ella not quite finding line and weight there with her first. Just across all of our rinks, we're a little bit short of the halfway mark, but in the girls' disciplines, it's Victoria leading on 3 rinks, New South Wales in 2, and Queensland in 1. And in the boys, New South Wales up on 3 matches at the moment, Queensland leading on 2 rinks, and Victorians in front in 1 match. So quite even overall. New South Wales just shading things at the moment, but a little bit short of the halfway mark here in session number 4.
Good home there by Ella, just covering up those 2 bowls. Really not exactly what she was looking for, but certainly not wasted.
Just under that line again. So we're just looking to correct. Almost wants to land someone exactly halfway between her first and her second bowl.
Pretty much. I'm sure she'll be very happy with that if she can do it. Let's just pull this. It's okay.
All the players just getting caught out with the big draw in hand on this backhand. Coming this way. Just got to trust what you see. Chelece, can she make contact on this shot bowl? Oh, just goes through. So one more shot there to the Blues. 13-4 after 8 ends. So the mat towards the back of the rink and the jack about 1.5 meters away from maximum distance.
Yeah, they're really nailing this longer lengths, the New South Wales girls. Another good start there by Lily.
See, there's a game in front of us. Stephanie Locke from Victoria, Sophie Payne from New South Wales. They're in full competitive mode, but they're having a good laugh and a joke. There's always new friendships to be made at these events. See there on screen, our mixed pairs qualifying here in New South Wales. Entries are now open, and they will be for another 6 weeks. So jump in, place your entry. You can play with anyone from your region in that competition. So jump in, place your entry, and you could be one of 32 teams that qualify for the state finals and try and take on those back-to-back defending champions, Brianna Smith, Ben Twist, as they go for a hat-trick of titles potentially later on in the year.
Really not far away here again. Pulling up that little bit short. Good areas though.
Well, and Skye, well, had the right weight to get in for shot, so very good bowl there from Skye Peters. They take the shot at the crossover point, the Queenslanders, and it's what they need at this stage. They do all they can to apply this pressure. Ella, one down. She heads back for her first attempt here on end number 9.
Yeah, she's played a few good ones down this side of the green, so she'll be pretty familiar by the line. She's not far off again at all. Catching the outside. Very close with shot. I still favour them just down.
Yeah, it does
Needs
look
them
like
still
it on
holding
screen,
on.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Chelece just opting for this forehand, trying to get another one in there. So the call then from Ella was play a little bit more weight, try and sit the ball through. Any jack movement doesn't hurt as well. She's a little bit narrow. Lily's quite interested here. Baylor Cameron. Good shot, Baylor.
Did that do enough for shot, Chanel?
I think it did.
Just going underneath. Ella trying to repeat a last effort. Just needs a bit more turn. Just a bit quicker on that occasion.
Chelece not too far away here. Just needs to have the journey now.
Well, she's
That's
played
a good
this
shot.
very, very well. Big cheers from the Queensland camp in behind this rink as they score a 1, and at our halfway point, it's going to be 13-5 in favour of the Blues. Halfway in ends, and we've just ticked past halfway of our 2-hour time duration for this session. So looking good to get our ends played here in this game, as we've just seen another jack in the ditch, Chanel.
Yeah, sure have. Yeah, it's definitely the guys are struggling with it tight slightly, but I don't blame them. It's very hard.
Be interesting to see how our boys go in this last session. They've had their last couple of games up on the grass green.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to adapt sometimes, going from grass to carpet. We are lucky. The carpet at Cabra is really nice and quite quick, so they've had a lot of training on the surface. So I'm sure they won't struggle too much with it.
As I said, New South Wales had their state junior championships here earlier in the year as well. So a good opportunity for all of these players to get some games across all the greens here at Cabra. 5 greens in that event, 3 here and 2 at the neighbouring Cabra Vale.
Yeah, it was a great turnout this year. Great to see so many new faces and so many juniors, and with the new category of the 12 and under singles.
Oh, wasn't that amazing?
So cute. It was adorable. Seeing all the young little kids coming through. It's great to see the future of our sport.
Oh, there's even more in the pipeline too, because at our 7-a-side at Dubbo last month, wow, there was some tiny young athletes on show there. And one of the stars of the show from Port City was 7-year-old Archie Day.
Wow.
He was a superstar, very animated on the rink. Archie was great to see, cheering the team along.
Well, that's really good to see.
We said he could get a 10-year badge of playing junior inter-region. 7-a-side.
Yeah, wow. That probably doesn't happen too often. Oh, another good shot there by Lily.
Beautiful draw shot. Collects the jack going through. Yeah, we weren't sure what response we would get with that singles competition. We were determined to run it, even if we only had a couple of entries, but to get 16 in its first attempt was fantastic.
Yeah, that's a really good turnout.
I think even the last couple of years as well, just to have the, you know, the girls and boys, the different categories in the singles, as well as the girls and boys pairs separated as well.
Yeah, it's a lot better having those opportunities now instead of qualifying through your region. Gives everybody a chance.
And quite often the boys didn't like to give up the skipping positions in the team events, so You know, from a selection point of view, a lot of the girls didn't get the opportunity to play as thirds and skips.
Not at all. When I first started juniors,
yeah, show
that
their
was
wares. So you imagine being a state selector and not getting the opportunity to see some of the girls play in those positions, to then have to pick them to play in events like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fair for the girls, but at least it's now fair. It's definitely coming a lot more equal these days.
The way their girls have been playing, I think maybe they should start to skip some of the boys.
I think so. I mean, the girls have carried the boys the last few years.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a good shot there by Chelece.
And New South Wales has even captured quite a few medals at nationals with our girls B teams at times as well. So
yeah, sure has.
You were on the unfortunate side of one of those to the lady who just delivered in Ella Cameron a few years ago over in Perth.
Yeah, I was, and again in 2023 and 2024. So it shows the depth of the squads, which is really great to see.
Ella played another good bowl there, and she was phenomenal that event in Perth 3 years ago.
Yeah. As we know, the Australian Junior Championships are back in Perth this year. Again, out at Mount Lawley Bowling Club. So I'm sure all the juniors here will be gunning for a spot if they're eligible. And I wouldn't want to be a selector because I know that decision will be very tough, narrowing down 8 girls, 8 boys to 5 girls and 5 boys.
Yeah, not easy. New South Wales Junior Selection Panel, Michael Wilkes, Stuart White, Jessie Cattell, James Reynolds. Tough task ahead at the end of this week. As we see Ella trying to draw another one into the count here.
Just going to pull up that bit short. Chelsea's been really close. Oh, sorry, Chelece has been really close with her last 2 bowls, so just needs to repeat it again, and I'm sure she'll come close. Just missing on the high side there, just falling into the ditch. Another opportunity for Ella. Take another one on there.
So Queensland out of bowls here on end number 10. So opportunity for Ella to add to the count. Just wants to be cautious of too much jack movement. She did run on through with it, so retains one. Little smile, wasn't there? Right, nice confident draw. Kept hold of shots. So 14-5 now in favour of New South Wales. We do, of course, have one more match to bring you later on today. That's 5:30 p.m. local time. Underway, and that will be a boys' fours rink. New South Wales up against Queensland. For Queensland, Brandon Beattie, Thomas Bremer, Latrell Lawton and Levi Rice. To take on Noah Jasek, Lachlan Walters, Jack Barclay and Sam Rich. Players will have a short dinner break at the conclusion of the current match. And then, underway at about 5:30 p.m. this afternoon. 4th and final game today. Hopefully heading into that game, Chanel, the ladders are nice and close and plenty to play for.
Yeah, it sure will be. these last two games today. Really got to push to win it to make the most.
Victoria go into this current session 4 match wins in front of New South Wales, with Queensland 1 match win further behind in 3rd place. So
Yeah, looking around the scoreboards now, all the Victorian girls are actually up. 2 of the New South Wales rinks are up, and 2 of them are really close. So everything to fight for.
So New South Wales will be hoping to fight back, especially in those matches against Victoria, the way things are currently standing overall. As we saw Lily Kirk, a couple down, drawing the shot. All of those individual rink scores now being displayed on screen for you, so you can watch those scroll through over the next little while and look out for your favourite player. We have just the skips' names in there directly underneath their state. Thanks to the team for getting that on screen. We know there's plenty of you watching on home that want to see how things are progressing. Dougie watching on from Bulgaria. How do you, Doug? It's been a familiar pattern. Ella getting the opportunity to draw in whilst already holding shot.
Speed wasn't far off there, just missing her line.
It's a tough shot that Chelece was trying to play to there.
Well, they just need to be careful here.
Just overplayed that fractionally. For Chelece, just trying to get perfect contact on the shot bowl to spring the jack across to that pink and purple bowl belonging to Skye Peters. She finds the gap. Do have a little collection though, bottom right.
Missed her line again there.
She has rolled one across, at least slightly in the eye line for the Queenslanders.
Yeah, I think she just needs to swap her hands now. Try and half Skye's bowl. It's pretty good.
I think in many respects it's not the worst thing to happen. It's probably the side of the green that opens up the most opportunity to make shot.
The Queensland girls having a chat to one of the coaches now. Deciding what shot to play.
I'd love to see Chelece go up and have and be part of that conversation. She's just standing back here on the mat, waiting for instruction. She's got to play the bowl here in a moment.
Yeah, sure is. think they are calling that. Trying to draw around. We can get back to the jack from there.
Maybe she was just going to play that hand anyway. I think that's certainly bringing in the greater percentage to try and get shot. Oh,
What a great effort.
Bowl out. What a great attempt.
Couldn't really play that any better.
Yeah, one more to the Blues. So after the game was locked away at 4-all early days, it's now a big lead for New South Wales, out to 15 shots to 5. We mentioned plenty of pennant going on in New South Wales last few days. Of course, Chanel, you were the part of the side, the Women's Division 1 team. Did you get to go out for a quick drink or a meal with the ladies, get back to Marylands at all, or was it all back to different parts of the...
Not at all. All back home.
All back home.
All chilling.
Perhaps you can find another time at the club to...
Yeah, hopefully. Got
have a
Preso
nice
night
get-together.
coming up soon, so should be a good night.
Marylands weren't far away from getting the double in men's and women's. They had a very strong campaign, the men's Division 1 side in sectional play, but just bowed out the semi-final stage to Raymond Terrace.
Yeah, sure did. Great effort by the boys and our Division 4 ladies as well. They got to the quarterfinals. Just falling short then by a few shots.
And we've got open pennant just around the corner as well. 2 weeks from now, grades 1 through 7 in New South Wales, off to various clubs around the state. So we've had our men's and women's only. We'll now move in to the open event. As teams head around, and how's Marylands fared there? Chanel, sorry to put you on the spot.
No,
Have you
you're
got any
okay.
teams heading away, grade 1 through 7?
I know we have Division 1 going away. Really bad. Now we have Division 1. They're going up to Yamba. Actually got a pennant trial on today at the club. I'm sure we have more grades there. Have a look.
There's Skye. Straws in with her third bowl, and that's definitely the best one. Well played, Skye Peters. Terrific final bowl here. She's still got a big smile on her face. Great to see. It's the girls high five in the middle of the green. So Skips go back to the mat here for their opportunity to draw in. Just your grade 1 side, Chanel. I can let you
So
know.
I was right. There we go. Not missing anyone.
Didn't miss out. Yeah, correct.
So yeah, they've got a very strong side going away. We've got Sammy Rich and Noah in the boys junior Tri-Series going up and competing. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see Sam and Noah on the live stream next game.
We do indeed, yeah, the 5:30 session as Chelece draws another one in there. So definitely one to the Queenslanders, potentially two. Oh, he's one of my favourites, Noah.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact, we started together at Padstow. Well, when I was leaving, he was starting. And his first ever set of bowls was also my first ever set because I gave him to him
Is that
when he
right?
first started. The little double zeros. Oh, tiny. But yeah, so it was quite a while ago now, a few years. Around 4-ish years ago. Oh, Chelece draws another cracking shot.
The opportunity here for Queensland to get a bit of a count.
I think Ella's going to have a run at this.
It will come down to what Ella can do with her bowl here. Well, she must be close. Oh, catches the gap. So last bowl here on end number 12. As Chelece Road tries to add to the count.
Yeah, that's a really good set, whether this counts or not.
Oh, probably just didn't need the touch off that bowl. That was going to be good enough without it.
Two already taken out. I'll reach for the measure now to measure for third shot. Between Skye's and Ella's bowl.
Yeah, absolutely, Skye. Get in a measure here. Need to try and get as many as you can. So, I've measured the New South Wales bowl. Now across to Queensland. That looked like it was in to me.
Yep.
So 3 shots there to Queensland.
That's a good pick up for the Queensland girls. Brings them right back in it. Pick their length again and pick up another multiple would really help them.
Yeah, need to try and string together a couple of ends in a row, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Just need to get that momentum back and the consistency with the bowls. Bit of a looser end there by the New South Wales girls.
Speaking of good consistency, there it was from Chelece Road, just drawing a couple of nice counters to add to the good work done by Skye Peters. So 3 shots there to the Queenslanders. 6 ends to play, just 7 behind. Just looking at our match timing, we still have 38 minutes to go, so we'll well and truly push through these 18 ends unless there's a lot of umpire calls or the like. So we look like getting a full match completion. There's Lily Kirk, touches the jack once again.
Yeah, Lily's right back on it. Skye's not far off either. Decent correction there. Lily can put the pressure on again here. Yeah, that's really good. It's really what you want to produce as a lead. 1 on, 1 behind.
Number of close games going on all around the greens. In the girls' competition at the moment, it's New South Wales ahead on all 4 rinks they are involved in, and Victoria lead the 2 matches against Queensland. Very, very close in a few of those games. On the boys' side of things, Victoria ahead in 3 games. Queensland is ahead in 1, and New South Wales have the advantage in the other 2 rinks.
Really good set there by Lily.
What's the training program like for the younger bowlers in at Maryland's, Shell? Is there any sort of structured play? Or no?
I know they train 2 days, 1 to 2 days a week. We've got a designated training day. That can vary sometimes. Down at the club, obviously Corey Wedlock is now there. So when he's home, he's coaching as well and helping the juniors. And also got Gavin Holburn, Katie and Tony all in the bowls office as well. That's a really good shot there by Chelece.
A newly engaged Corey Wedlock.
I saw that this morning as well, so congratulations, Corey and Nikki.
Absolutely. Probably not quite catching us with this time difference, but if you are listening, Corey, about time.
I know.
You found yourself a winner there in Nikki, so congratulations to those two. Enjoying a bit of a holiday in Europe on the back of a Commonwealth Games campaign. As you said, recently appointed at Marylands as the high performance manager. Somewhat similar role, I believe, to when Cody Packer was there a year or two ago.
It's very similar.
Ella Cameron, can you turn down to this jack?
Ella Cameron.
Well, shot
What a
bowl will
shot.
do the trick. Just pushes it through and stays, and it drops away to get a 2 count for New South Wales. John Cattell watching on as well, Kobe's father. Kobe, former New South Wales Junior Blues representative as well. Now at East Maitland, formerly at Greta. You might catch those rink scoreboards at the back of the rink. There is 2 pivotal matches going on midway across the green. New South Wales and Victoria girls matches both sit with New South Wales 9, Victoria 8. Those results are going to be vital in how the leaderboard sits after round number 4. Once again, Chelece getting left out of the conversation here as Skye discusses tactics with the coach at the back of the green. Forceful intent up there to push their own or move those shot bowls out of the way.
Yeah, I think we'll see Ella on the forehand here. Draw another one in there. Got Lily's coming up. It's not far off at all. Needs to hang on now. Just crashes into the front.
Oh, it doesn't make that visual any easier. She's going to go firmer now. Right through this jack. Well, Chelece Road very close to this. Oh, flicks one out and gets her own, so probably still a count of 2 to New South Wales. 1 bowl to go there for Ella. The girls just moved a couple of bowls, so they've reset that back to where the bowls were. And Ella holding 2, opportunity to try and draw, but once again on this wider turning hand. So unfortunately for Queensland, they weren't able to get those back-to-back ends that we called for. And a couple there to the Blues, 17-8 in their favour as Ella Cameron's brother, Caleb, tuning in, cheering on his sister. Good bowler in his own right as well, Caleb.
The girls still sticking to this longer T2T length. Going really well.
Great to see alongside us too, Chanel. There's a couple of younger audience members have come along to have a look at the bowls with Mum. A couple of the local members have been in for a function or for lunch that have stayed around to watch on, and we've seen the bowls at the club and want to come and have a look.
Yeah, I know Cabra have got a really good junior academy program here as well. They're slowly building it up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, their coach, Carl Healy, big driver of that. Like most clubs, they're just trying to expand their talent base. Always on the lookout for more players and to try and better the ones that they already have. More coaching. I've seen Carl down here with all ages, not just their junior players. It's down and sets up drills for all of their members.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they've got one day assigned during the week where they get to do a mix of drills and a social game. So come down for their, let's call it a 3-hour session. They might get an hour of drills and then 2 hours of gameplay. So.
Yeah, it's really good on green training and practice.
It's amazing how many times during those drill sessions that you see a shot come up and you, yes, that's the one I've been practicing.
Exactly. It definitely gives you the confidence. Drill training, gameplay, rolling up in general. Really help you in a game-like situation.
Lily a little under the line, but works away in off the bowl of Skye Peters. A couple there to the Blues at the moment. He's on a much better line here.
That's a really good correction there by Skye. Definitely holding the one now to the Queensland girls. But Ella does have a nice shot on. She can really play either hand. Thought to be up, trail the jack, sit the bowl.
Yeah, this is a bit of a skipper's dream, isn't it? You are going to be down. You want that one jack high and have all the bowls at the back.
Sure is. That's the thing about being good areas. All of these bowls are really good areas. She's opted for the backhand. Sit the bowl, trail the jack. Needs to hang on. She's going to duck away. It gives her a good look though. Speed was really good for that shot.
For anyone watching on, Chanel, that may be new to the game or lower grade bowler trying to improve, we always hear that term, missing good areas. What should they be trying to do if they're somewhat new to the sport and want to get better?
Exactly, just giving yourself a chance on the mat. Finishing past is always good. Nailing that line and really figuring out what's happening on the green. You usually want nothing for short. You would rather have about 2 meters past than 2 meters short. Especially things to take into, like it's respot on the tee now. So they've got the best back and on the tee, which helps them with the coverage.
So Chelece add to the count with her first bowl to make it couple. Ella changed across to her forehand. Does she pick up this jack? Well, gets a piece of it at least. That'll be second shot now to the Blues. And still all those bowls sitting in behind, belonging to New South Wales.
It's not terrible though. Nothing changes. She can afford to be more positive. She gets the ball, gets the jack. They're holding a few on the tee.
Pretty good attempt here from Chelece. If she's not going to count, she's going to count. Tracked in very well. Drew right back there at the end. Hold 2.
Yeah, she's probably just going to try and draw up on the backhand. Or she could go both bowls or get the jack. Depends what weight she's comfortable with playing.
Really want to give this a chance, but you know it's going to turn away. Yeah, right, Chanel. That might have been the time for a big wind up there.
Yeah, something that I probably would have done. It's hard to play that in-between weight on the carpet. I think sometimes just best to smack it than to try and play fiddly weight. And there's as the lights come on. Chelece not too far away. Just missed her line.
2 shots there for Queensland. They get their way into double figures. 17-10. Just the 4 ends left to play, though.
How much time do we have left now?
We are at 25 minutes remaining. So we will get all 18 ends played here. Of course, when the siren goes, they get to complete the end that they are on. So they just need to have rolled the jack on that last end.
Lily just travelling past the end, but and again finishing a good home.
Well, that's probably a perfect example of what you were saying about the good areas. Both of those bowls, Skye's first one, Lily's first one, both getting the right line, but the bowl of Lily's just in behind, probably more beneficial.
Exactly. I mean, the jack does go forward, but very rarely we see it. That's a great correction there by Lily Kirk.
Much shorter length chosen to be played here by the Queenslanders. As Skye's third and final bowl here on end number 15 as
Great correction there.
we just get our score updated. 17-10 currently for the Queensland, picking up to that last end.
Lily's not far away here at all. Yeah, what a response. It's a good shot. She needs to fall. I think.
Probably done enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks
shot.
like enough. All three bowls in very good areas again. It's not a bad track here. It's a really good effort for the first attempt. Getting another one in the head.
Just sitting in behind there. Just wanted to come up gently to this now. Ella Cameron. Really good speed. Just bends underneath for my first go here on end number 15. Unfortunately there, Chelece just catching her teammate's bowl at the front of the rink.
Lily just having a good look at the head here.
Just seeing what happens if they could remove the nearest Queensland bowl.
I think that's
So
what she's
between
having a
this
look
gap-
to do. Ella Cameron. Just missing.
Does that change who holds shot?
Still down. Queensland girls call, so New South Wales still holding one.
It's a pretty good directed bowl. Doesn't miss this stuff at the front. Well, it has.
Oh, what a shot.
Chelece Road, well played, and well, I think it's firm weight. They've got all the bowls at the back here do the Blues.
I think she's definitely going to play big weight to these.
Ella Cameron, backhand drive, trying to get the jack off the rink. Where she's hit it, and all those New South Wales bowls go to the back, but the jack has gone forward.
I mean,
Missing good area, Chanel. What happened?
I did just say the jack rarely goes forward, but we do see it. And that just went forward. Wow. So, I think that was 2 or 3. I didn't catch that.
Ella Cameron on rink cannot believe what's happened. It went out of bounds. They had at least 4 on the tee, the New South Wales Blues. Jack has gone up the rink, and I didn't quite see the final indication, Chanel. I'm not sure if you did.
I'm not sure. I think
We'll see what the players have entered into
3.
the scoring app.
3, yeah. Ella just indicated 3.
3 to Queensland. Yeah, unfortunate result. So
it's only 1 worse off, so not too bad.
yeah, it's a funny mindset, isn't it? Because it would feel so much worse than that. You're right. She was 2 down before that.
Exactly.
Ended up 3, but it was just the way that it panned out for her. We feel 7 or 8 shots worse off.
Yeah. It's definitely happened before in games. Good stop there by Lily.
All you can do is hit your target, I guess.
Exactly.
It doesn't fall your way.
If she was at half ball wider, definitely would have got the both balls and killed. Just jammed and squeezed forward. Lily's on another good track here again. Really good correction. All the teams now are coming to their pointier ends. Last 3 to 4 ends around the greens. Oh, a really good shot there by Skye. Hear the noise level increasing. Lots of close games.
Well done there from Skye Peters. Now, it seems in a lot of ways, Chanel, that New South Wales have been pretty dominant here, but it's certainly not shaping that way on the scoreboard.
Not at all. Still anyone's game. Still plenty of time left. And if the Queenslanders pick up another multiple here, they're right back in it. Only 1 or 2 shots in it. And Chelece not far away at all with this one.
Well played there again. So I wonder if we'll see firm pace again here from Ella. Doesn't hold that one on the tee this time, so potentially just a draw to be played. Just looking at all the scores coming in, this looks like being a very, very dominant session here for the Victorians. In their 8 matches that they are involved in, they lead in 7
Oh, wow.
of the 8 matches.
Yeah, I mean, when 2023, when the last, Ella Cameron I mean, she's cleared out the front now. So she can play that nice weight to sit the bowl, trail the jack with her next. Possibly get both bowls too. She does not have the tee. See what Chelece does here.
You were talking about the last series we had
Yeah,
here?
so the last series back in 2022, New South Wales did not do good at all. Then came Nationals and we won everything. So, could be the same. I hope so anyways. Well, hopefully they do well. But if they don't, come out firing for Nationals.
Alright, so Ella been given the confidence to chase after these bowls once again. See how she goes. Well, gets an edge off one of the ones at the front. There's still two here for the Queenslanders. They can retain this score. We will have a very, very close result. So Ella, if she does play weight, just wants to be careful of not getting her own. Two down now on the tee as well. And she's just backing things off a bit here. I think a wise play.
That was definitely good speed for the shot. Just missing a couple balls high.
And 2 ends to play. New South Wales 17, lead Queensland 15. What a fantastic comeback this has been by Skye and Chelece. Right back into things. 15-5. Not all that long ago. They've brought this right back. As we said, the way Victoria are progressing across all the other matches, both these states really hoping to get this rink win.
Really off to another good start here. Awesome shot. Only 2 ends left for the girls now. So second last end. So this end is going to be very big to both teams who win it. New South Wales won't put them in pole position. Otherwise, if Queensland pick up a 1 or 2, makes the last end very interesting.
Just to show the importance of this match, I see New South Wales selection chair Michael Wilkes has come ringside for these last couple of ends. He knows how crucial this result could be. As Skye Peters, her third and final bowl. Well, that's awfully close. Would have just ran on a fraction too far. But sets up things well.
Sure does. Lee doesn't have to correct much. Just the line. Really good again.
Yeah, grouped the bowls very well here. 17th end. So, Chelece Road. She's 1 or 2 down here at the moment.
Not far away here at
capture
all.
this jack.
That's a good shot.
Definitely made shot. What she needs to do, try and win this last two ends for her Queensland side.
Oh, we're just lining up on her forehand here. She's afford to be a confident draw.
Yeah, important if she doesn't make this that she leaves the bowl toward the back of the rink.
Ella Cameron.
It's a good second shot there, but for Chelece, just try and play the same bowl. Little touch on the jack down the line there, all in favour of Queensland. We haven't had a draw yet this event so far.
Yeah, we just got the indication there's only 90 minutes left. So not long now. We'll get in the last end, which was good.
So Chelece Road, well, put her hands out. She thinks this one came out a bit hot. And it does sail on through.
But that is really good for her.
Not
Got
bad
that
if Ella does
pass
make shot. But has the ball at the back of the rink. Ella Cameron up on the match, but down on the head, trying to rescue shot for her team. Oh, kicks the jack out to the side. I think that's going to make it two for the Queenslanders. We said they had those bowls in behind. Has opened up a little bit more space for a last. That one drive a couple of ends ago, Chanel, has really changed the outlook on this match.
It is. I mean, if Chelece draws it here, it puts them in front.
One bowl left for each of our two skips. Chelece Road with the first opportunity to add to this count. Here it comes on this wide drawing forehand, and that will count.
Well, Ella just needs to draw the shot here. She's got a couple of bowls to sit on.
So Queensland in live play hold the lead. What does New South Wales skip Ella Cameron do with her last?
It's a big bowl here. She really needs to get this.
So a big shot here in this contest as the Lily Kirk gets right in behind this to see what's going to happen. Ella Cameron, they're urging it forward, and I don't think it's going to make it. So for the first time in this contest, Queensland hit the front. 18-17 in favour of the Queenslanders. They've picked up 10 shots in the last four ends to take the lead. And I guess if you are going to go behind Chanel, you're better off doing it on the 17th end than the 18th. So Ella still will have last bowl to try and get the win.
I was going to say that. I was like, she does have last bowl, so it's not terrible. Only one behind. Big opportunity for Lily to nail this now.
Plenty of cheering around the rinks as we get down to these last end or two. 5 minutes to go in time. And yeah, all matches almost at a completion. You can always hear it in the cries out at the moment. They know how important these match results will be. As Skye Peters, well, has she played the match winner right there?
Yeah, I think this forces Lily to swap over. She give herself a chance. Finish this pass will be really good. Lily's not too far away at all.
Lily Kirk, can you run into the jack? Yes, you have. Well played. Lily Kirk. Well, that's the difference between the grass and synthetic. She's hit that right in the middle, and the jack sent it up a yard away from her bowl.
Yeah, sure has. The carpet can do some funny things.
We talk about that jack flying. That was a great example, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She's had a great finish to the game here as Skye Peters. She was certainly outgunned by Lily at the start, but finished off really well. So she should be proud of her efforts and resilience to play the full duration of this match and give it her all.
Lily's speed was so good then. Just missed her line.
So it's Victoria who are having the best of this session at the moment with few ends still to play. Just a reminder, we are back at 5:30 this evening for the last match of today's action. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Have those notifications turned on so you're updated of when we do go live. Chelece Road has probably done enough there to make shot. Some other games coming down to the wire. Some of the adjacent rinks as Ella Cameron first ball underway. Well, this is light of pace. Hasn't quite pushed through this. She does need it later on, Chanel. They do have the position on the re-spot.
Sure do.
Chelece Road can win the match. She can draw right to the front of this jack. That's another shot. Ella just asking Lily for a visual guide. Just out on the side. So Ella Cameron, well, she's on a wider line. Well, Chanel, how's she gone here?
It's really close. Just needs to hurry. It's a good shot. Nothing changes. She's going to have to produce one more of that.
Ella Cameron, what a bowl. Match down. draws the perfect shot. And for Chelece, well, she's got some opportunities here. The two bowls behind, both belong to Queensland. Siren about to sound here for session number 4, and there it is in the background. So all matches to complete the end they are currently playing. Chelece Road, she's had a great finish as well to this match. Firm weight. Oh, what happens from here? Luck's a chance. Well, Spears a few bowls out of the way. I think she's still retained second shot. There probably is some more room there now for Ella to count. Oh, big bowl.
Yeah, this is a big bowl for the game. And for the leaderboard for the girls, they really need to try and win as much games as they can now, as they're so close to Victoria.
I think Victoria are going to sit in a commanding position after this round. But can Ella Cameron draw the count? As you see on the scoreboard, one behind, holding one. We'll get a good indication here by the sound of Lily ringside.
Ella Cameron just needs to pull up now.
Well, urging it to stop. Does it pull up in time? I don't think it has. See the shot bowl removed. And the players will look around. Lily's going to go down for the measure. It does look from all angles to be Queensland with the next shot. So I think we are going to finish with a drawn game.
Yeah, it is 1.
Well, 18 shots all, the final outcome. After 18 ends, what a amazing game that was. And, you know, we had some really big swings in momentum there.
Yeah, it really was. The New South Wales girls came out firing at the start. The Queenslanders didn't fight back whatsoever. Oh, they did fight back, not didn't, sorry. They did fight back. It was a great game, so well done to all 4 players. Lily Kirk, Ella Cameron, Skye Peters, and Chelece Road.
So as session number 4 draws to its conclusion, there are some other games still being completed on both greens, so you can catch those final scores on the Bowls Link results portal. Check that out either via your app or the desktop. It's bowlslink.com.au. You can get those scores coming through. But for now, we will be back at 5:30 local time, a little over 45 minutes from now for our final match of the day. It will be a boys 4s contest. So we look forward to your company then.